Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Watches Command TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Yesterday we saw Anne Waiguru, the governor for Kirinyaga, addressing the media, crying that they have no money to pay workers in the county government. She was pleading with the national government that as they consider the workers of the national government, they should also consider the workers of the county government. When you see Waiguru coming to cry in the media, basi jambo hili nafaa kuzua maswali kadha. And the first question that we should ask ourselves, why can't Anne Waiguru, who chairs the Council of Governors, use the same number, the same line that she was using during the campaign and talk to the government? Why should she come to cry in the media? Then this means that things are elephant. Things are very hard. Things are very difficult. Mambo ni mabaya. Kaede, like many people are saying these days. Because you can only say that mtu huvuna alichokipanda. We are reaping what we sow. And this is what we sow. And kile ambacho tunaweza tukasema ya kwamba sisi yetu ni macho tu, hakuna jambo ambalo tunaweza kusaidia kile kilio. Kwa sababu sasa Anne Waiguru has the number of the President of the Republic of Kenya. So this means that she want to expose the government. This means that she's not comfortable with William Samoei Ruto's government. This tells you that the relationship between the county government and the national government is very poor. The working relationship is very, very poor. Hawaelewani kwa vyovyote vile. Au tunaweza pia tukasema kwamba the communication means all the channels of communication have been closed. Maybe William Samoei Ruto does not pick the phone. Maybe the CS Treasury does not pick the phone. Kwa tunaweza kusema kwamba kuna kilio kikubwa sana. And I'm going to give you a video in the next video about why I believe 2024 will be mwaka wa shetani nchini Kenya. Yeah. Mambo bado hatujaona mambo yatatokea 2024, but that is not the main purpose of this video. The main purpose of this video is to address the spouses of the governors who are coming to cry for the government to fund their offices. They are saying that the government should fund their offices and they should be given a kite, and because they are just the wives of governors, they are spouses of governors, and we should also have the office of the spouse of the first ladies, and also the first gentleman or the first husband, if the governor is a lady, like it is in Meru. I believe this is wrong. I believe this is madness. I believe what we have is a nation that is lasting for public fund. Yes, lasting, L-U-S-T. You last for public funds. You last for opulence. And the person who set the precedence, because I believe these people are just following the queue that was set by the first lady. This country has a first lady. This country has a second lady. In the name of Rigathi, this country has even a third lady. In the name of the wife of the chief cabinet secretary. This is a country for you. Kwaba, then why should the governors not ask for the offices of the first ladies, of their spouses, funded by the government? Why should they not? Yet we have William Samoei Ruto setting the example. Najua ukweli usemwe ni kwamba samaki huoza kuanzia kichwani. Maneno ya wahega ashakumsima tusi, lakini samaki kawaida anaoza kuanzia kichwani. Ukiona samaki ameoza kichwani, basi ujue ya kwamba hata sehemu zingine zote atakuwa ameonza. Wavuvi mlio hapa mwajua hapa wakati mnaiba zile nyimbo za wavuvi ambazo tunaziita kimai. What we can say here is that if this is what is happening, then even Hasuras wives should have a kit. For us to be equal, all the Hasuras spouses should also have a kite funded by the government. Ukweli useme hivyo ndivyo ambavyo inafaa kuwa. And even those people who work for the government in any office, for instance, if you are the CS spouses should also have an office, a kitty funded by the government. The vice chancellor's spouses and any person, anybody who work for the government, including the messengers, they work so hard. Let us have equality in this country. Kwa hivyo kile ambacho tunaweza hapa tukaona au tukasema ni kwamba nchi hii kile ambacho kimeimaliza, kwa sababu hii nchi imeenda, nchi imeenda. Kile ambacho tunaweza tukasema ni kwamba kile ambacho kimefanya nchi ijipate where we are because we are between a hard rock and a hard surface ni wizi wa pesa, wizi wa mali ya umma. Indeed, kila mtu ni kutaka kuiba, ni kutaka kupora nchi. Na when you look at Kenya, indeed it has caught the attention of even the international media. The Washington Post talked about Kenya just the other day. Al Jazeera talking about Kenya. BBC talking about Kenya. Because the situation in Kenya is dire. Let's truly be told. Kwa sababu tunaona viongozi ambao tuliwachagua ni viongozi ambao waliingia mamlakani kupora. And here I think we should blame ourselves also. Why should we even rant? Why should we even complain for electing this kind of people? Mtu akienda sokoni anunue, tuseme kwa mfano anunue fisi badala ya buzi, and kisha akienda nyumbani fisi anakula kila kitu. Who should you blame? You should blame yourself. So here we should blame ourselves. We are the one who elected these people, and we elected the hyenas, and the hyena will never leave anything edible. Chochote ambacho kinaweza kulika, yawe ni matawi, yawe ni matunda, iwe ni miti, fisi hawezi kuachilia chochote. Indeed, we are in a we are in a situation whereby kila kitu ambacho kinaweza kuibwa kinaibwa. Bei ya mafuta wakati ambapo inapanda, people are expecting even the price of fuel to come down, because we knew and we know very well, I know, they know, everybody knows that mafuta yalikuja mengi sana, tons and tons of fuel, but the price did not change. And the government ilikuwa inajitana kifua kwamba bei ingeshuka. Haikushuka, because for sure what happened is that the government lazima kwanza wapore kile ambacho wanapora, ndio sasa waende kwa mwananchi. Because here we cannot cheat ourselves that we have a government that is people friendly. We cannot cheat ourselves that we have a government that caters for the common mwananchi. We have a government that caters for its leaders. We have a government ambapo hata mlisikia wakati ambapo David D alikuwa anasema ya kwamba even when they are going for overseas trips, wakati wanaenda Bali, they even carry cooks. Imagine, they carry cooks to go and cook for them. This is Kenya for you. This is the country that we are saying that iliharibiwa na the salamu za heri. Now, are we still blaming Raila Amolo Odinga here? Are we still blaming Raila Amolo Odinga? Isn't this our own doing? Isn't this the problem of the leadership of this country? Can we actually say that we are going to allow the government to continue ranting, blaming the hardship? We should not even allow this. We shouldn't. And yesterday, when William Samoei Ruto was promising Kenyans that the price of unga would come to 150, na tunangojea kesho tuone, kwa sababu unajua mahindi yameingia nchini Kenya. Yamekuja mahindi mengi sana. Tons and tons of maize docked yesterday and even the other day. And the price of unga is supposed to go all the way up to maybe between shilling 90 and shilling 100. That's the only way that we can say that the government is doing something. But we also have to consider our farmers. Sasa mkulima atakuwa akiuza nini? Because truth be told, sometimes it is the market forces that dictate the price of commodities. Though there is the issue of corruption and taxation, wakati mwingine even the market forces, because here you have also to consider the farmers. Though the government is saying that it is subsidizing farm inputs like the fertilizers and the seeds, ukweli usemwe ni kwamba hii nchi bado inawafanya watu walipe kodi ya hali ya juu sana. And if the government will continue taxing the millers, the maize millers, wheat millers, how are you expecting the price of uga to come at Kenya shilling 100? Even here 150. Ruto akisema jambo wakati mwingine inaweza kuwa vigumu sana kuamini, because Ruto has been saying about so many things, he has been promising Kenyans so many things, lakini tunaona kwamba even after promising Kenyans so many things, most of the things don't happen. Most of the things anasema, na hata akisema tunakuja kugundua kwamba ni just hot air. I don't know whether this is also hot air, but in fact when I saw Waiguru coming to the media, unajua sasa they are the same people who are praising the police for beating the media. They are the same people, na sasa wanakuja kualilia. There's one thing that we can not do, and we should always appreciate the media, because mambo yakienda mrama tunaenda kualilia ili habari zienee, because I believe Mombi Anne Waiguru wanted Kenyans to know that they should not be blamed. Indeed, she was telling the nation that the problem is not with the county government. The problem is with William Samoei Ruto. The problem is in State House. The problem is in Treasury. That is what Anne Waiguru was telling Kenyans. That is what Anne Waiguru wanted the media, the information wanted people to get through the media. The other information that Anne Waiguru wanted to pass is that we are not united. Indeed, especially Mount Kenya, jambo moja ambalo tunaona ya kwamba, I don't know whether you have noted that Moses Kuria is very, very busy trying to bring people on his side. Ni kama kuna kitu ambacho watu wanajua. Because when you see Moses Kuria, I don't know, I'm trying to read his game plan. Sababu tunaona most of the time anawaleta wabunge kutoka sehemu za Mlima Kenya pamoja. Wakati mwingine wanaenda mafichoni, like last week they were in his Thika Greens home, which is in Murang'a on your way to Kadara, Thika Kadara Road. And wakajificha kule wakiwa wengi. Akina Kihika walikuwa pale, akina Alice Ng'ang'a MP Thika wengi walikuwa wamekutana pale, and akina Koibori. Na kile ambacho tunaweza tukasema ni kwamba Moses Kuria is up to something, and maybe we are going to look at what he's up to, kwa sababu I believe kuna jambo ambalo linamfanya ajaribu kuwaleta Wakenya, hasa hususan viongozi wa Mlima Kenya pamoja. Hii serikali, there's something that is not going on well. There's something serious, and I believe it is just a matter of time before the cat come out of the bag. When I said that this country was broke, many people did not take that statement very seriously. Today, I want to tell you that there's a serious problem in the government, and the problem may not be even what we are thinking. The problem could be more than what people are thinking. That's what I'm saying. It is very, very important to look at what is happening in this country. Kwa sababu ukiangalia utaona kwamba, kama nilivyosema, you see that the government that is not speaking in one voice, the government is not respecting the devolved units, because the devolved units now look like they are on their own. The doctors are saying that they are going on strike. The workers in the county government are threatening to go on strike, simply because they have not been paid. Almost now, the second quarter into the month, not a shilling. Wanaambiwa tu hapa kazi tu, yani unaenda kazi na hakuna pesa. That is what it means. I think, is it Mwangi wa Iria who used to say hapa kazi tu? Dio. I think that is the meaning of that statement now. Hapa kazi tu. And I believe William Samoei Ruto need to put his house in order. William Samoei Ruto need to know that these people have families. When you see Anne Waiguru crying, Anne Waiguru is not just anybody. Anne Waiguru is not me and you. Anne Waiguru ni mtu aliye na pesa nyingi sana. But now, again, when you saw people like the governor Kiambu crying, Mwangi Wamatagi, Kimani Wamatagi crying, these Kikuyu governors wanalia. There's a message that they are telling Kenyans. Because you see, like now, Kiambu, I understand, for 4 consecutive time, they have not received anything. The last time they received, I think they're supposed to, I think there is shortfall of 4 billion, Kiambu. And I think even the county government needs to come up with a method of how they are going to raise funds. Because if they continue, depending on the national government, ati yao ndio watawalipia, mtegemea cha nduguye hufa maskini. I don't know whether the county governments are going to make it. And it is high time people listen to what Raila Amolo has been saying. Raila Amolo Odinga has been saying that this constitution needs to be amended. This constitution needs to be amended because you see, we cannot have the counties all the time crying, pleading with the national government. Something needs to be done to ensure that money is sent to the counties, to ensure that people who work for the county government get what they have earned. Sio kulialia kila wakati kuobaoba. It's even shameful for Kenya. I believe if it was a country like United Kingdom, William Samoei Ruto would have resigned by now. I don't know what you think. But if you ask me, the country is collapsing. This is Gashis Command, the tallest man in Black Africa. Take that 1 minute, like this video, subscribe if you have not, and please comment. And our number is always there for those who want to reach us. May you have a blessed Sunday. Bye-bye.